All right, so part of what we like to do on the Swoldier Nation, we're community, we're a family. I'm part of Team Bodybuilding.com, Team Optimum Nutrition. So I'd like to give other athletes a platform. I don't think there's one style of training. I don't think that one person has all the answers. So that's why I like to bring you guys different athletes. Now there's a guy on Team Optimum, you'll be seeing him in a second. Nick Olsen's his name. Got a great story, he'll tell you all about it. Really an emotional story. He's a guy coming to the US from a foreign country. Great guy, you'll see for yourself why it's really, he loves what he does. He loves being healthy and fit and happy. So this episode is all for you Optimum Nutrition fans and introducing you guys to new style of training. So without further ado, Nick Olsen's training episode. Look at these goons here in the back. Bunch of muscle heads, meat heads over here.
They could be rising weights.
What are you guys hitting?
Shoulders and arms.
I didn't know you guys were doing shoulders too.
The combo.
So you guys will see upcoming Tobias, you'll see Nick, you'll see Kalichi. They all have their own episodes. We're gonna be dropping those here.
It's coming soon. Be ready. It's legit.
Yeah. Time to get optimized.
My name is Nick Olsen. I am a personal trainer, fitness model, fitness entrepreneur, trying to be, at least. Come from Salt Lake City. Well, that's where I live right now. I'm originally from Denmark. Been here in America for 5 years now. I'm a sponsored athlete with Optimum Nutrition. It's like Steve is, we're teammates. When I work out, I always start with a 5 to 10 minute intense cardio session. I'm sitting down on a bike right now, but that's the easiest. But normally I really get my heart rate up 5 to 10 minutes. And so I get my muscles full of blood. I get my whole system started. And then I go lift weights. I like starting with a flat bench press. I don't go too heavy in this. I normally only train between 65 to 85% of my max. Since I'm doing it so intensely and I'm doing it day in and day out, I've done it for 12 years now, so I gotta really take care of my joints and my ligaments. So really pushing myself too hard with the weights, I don't. I keep it more intense, I focus more on rest time and intensity and making sure of the pace, the way I lift the weight, it's just as important. So it's gonna be doing a little bit differently. So if you think I'm a pussy because I'm not doing enough weight, it actually makes sense why. Now grip-wise, I like going wide out here to eliminate my triceps as much as possible and get full stretch in the tissue. And when I hit the gym, I hit it hard, I hit it intense, and I hit it by myself. I don't have a partner. I go by myself, I get it done. 35 to 40 minutes, that's it. My split is 5 times a week that I train, and like I said, no more than 35 to 40 minutes. I don't have time for anything else. And so that's what we're gonna do today. I'm gonna take you through a chest workout, and mainly what I go through when I go through my workouts is a rep range between 6 and 12 reps. I keep it intense. I always start out with 3 to 4 single sets and then move over to 2 or 3 supersets after that. And I'm in for a third, plus for a hernia right now. Plus I got inflamed wrist and inflamed lower back, all due to very, very intense prep. I'm doing 7 shows in a little over a year. So, like I said, the weights, I have to take it a little easy. Kind of a little bit of background about me, I haven't been a personal trainer and fit forever. I've come from a lot of depression and obesity, and I've been in a really, really dark place myself. Like I said, I'm from Denmark, and back when I was around 17, my mom kicked me out of the house, and I was a good kid, but I was a teenager, and she kicked me out of the house for leaving my socks everywhere, and she didn't mean it, but I'm kind of person, if you tell me something, I'll do it. And I'm very pig-headed too, so I won't go back. So she threw me out and I didn't come back. And so I was 17, went out there on my own, got myself an apartment, set myself up, but it was tough being out there and on my own and being so young. And so, after a little while, I dropped out of school and started hanging with the wrong people and got into drugs, using them, selling them, got into crime for a little bit, and man, I'm being honest right now. All right, but you need to know the background. down here, and you got your push up, and you got your stop at the top, and you got on your way down 2. So I work my muscles like a pump, so I go up for 2 and down for 2 without stopping at the top or the bottom. So 1, 2, 1, 2, 1, 2, let it flow, and let just a muscle work like a pump. My rest time, I like to keep it between 45 seconds to 60 seconds, especially in the first one here to get the muscle flowing. I went down the wrong path and I stayed there for about 2 years. And this is gonna sound really cheesy, but it was really until I found the gym. My mom worked at a swimming hall in Denmark, and they had a gym attached to it. And I started lifting. And somehow I started getting confidence and empowerment through what I did in the gym. Like, I was a quitter before. I set myself goals, things I wanted to do, I started things, but I never finished anything. You know, I wasn't going anywhere in life. And all of a sudden, you know, I started making plans for the gym, what I wanted to do. Like if I said, I want to do 10 reps, I did 10 reps. Again, I know it sounds so cheesy, but it's true. And so I built a character, and I built a new me through fitness. So when I was around 20 years old, I actually got a job and started working, and I excelled really well into management, and I worked in management for 7 years. All while I was being physically active at triathlons, marathons, just pushed myself because that was my outlet to keep my normal and balanced. So I did that for 7 years until I met my wife, who is from America, and we decided to live here. And I became a personal trainer here with 24-hour fitness. You know, it's been a passion of mine ever since because I went through that change. You know, for me, it's not so much about my aesthetics and the way I look. That's what I use to promote myself. But you know, it's more about how you feel within, and I know what fitness has done for me. And so, you know, guys like Steve and other people out there who are promoting a healthy lifestyle, and the health part and the mental health part and the empowerment through fitness, you know, it's a huge thing for a lot of people. It can save a lot of lives. I know it saved mine. Being here today, you know, I try to excel in fitness. I try to, you know, show other people the way, and you know, as a personal trainer, I'm doing pretty well and got a big clientele. I'm writing a book right now too, and I'm a certified life coach. And so, you know, in the book, it's called The Power of Why. It's going to take you into a journey with tools on how to, you know, get empowered and how to change your life through fitness, how to stick with things and just change your life through those things. Working on a new website, and you know, I got my own little thing. You know, I'm not your typical personal trainer, fitness model, competitor. I'm an IFBB competitor, men's physique competitor too. I guess I'm approaching it from a place where, you know, it needs to be health. It needs to be, you know, especially when I train my clients, it needs to be, you know, why should somebody pick up the tools for fitness? Making that connection, giving them the tools to wanting it, can see it, taking them through it, and then seeing how their life flourish after that. That's really why I'm doing everything I'm doing. And so that is my whole approach to fitness, and that's why I love fitness, and that's why I do what I do. So one of the things I see a lot with people doing chest is that they engage their shoulders way too much, especially in the fly. So the fly is all about stretching the tissue. Getting down wide, rolling your shoulders back when you're doing it, and getting the stretch in the chest. That's what the fly is all about. It's about ripping the tissue. It's not about engaging the shoulders. If you're engaging your shoulders, drop the weight instead. It's not worth it. A lot of shoulder injuries happen like that. in the bottom, I like to stop for about half to a full second to make sure I feel the full stretch. Okay, those 2 flat exercises, and move over into 2 incline now. 75% of your chest touches up here, so don't make like that. Needs to be trained. Man, I feel like it works. I'm 1 week out from the Danish Championships. Like I said, I'm from Denmark, so gotta go compete for the Danish Championships, National Championships here in a week. So, depleted. For anybody who knows what depleted means, you know why I only lift in 65s right now. To figure out, why am I going to the gym? Why am I eating the way I am eating? You know, for me it's because I never want to go back. You know, it's not something, like I said before, not about aesthetics. They come with it, but I never want to go back and feeling the way I did. So, whatever it is for you, what do you think your why is? Establish it, nourish it, get empowerment through it, and never forget it. Because that's going to be your long-term motivator and driver. It's been 12 years for me now, and that's still what keeps me going. pleasure taking you through the workout. I hope I gave you some kind of tips that you can use for something. And you know, I got 12 years of experience now, so you know, make it a long-term thing. Like I said, it's emotional. It's figuring out your why. It's just keep going, enjoying the empowerment that you get, whatever your motivator is, eliminating your triggers, and then just getting it done. If you want to be a fitness model, if you want to be a competitor, be it. It takes a lot. It takes a lot out. It takes a huge toll on the family. It takes a huge toll on your job. It takes a huge toll on your time. It's time consuming. And everybody, you need to have respect for anybody who does it, because it's very, very time consuming. But you know, if you want it, then go for it. Thank you. Again, my name is Nick Olsen. Look me up on Facebook, Nick Olsen PT. Got a YouTube channel too, Nick Olsen PT. NickOlsenPT.com, and that's OLSEN. And I'll be there. I'm on the TrueStrength.com Optimum Nutrition page with Steve as well. So if you're looking for it, go to Optimum Nutrition Facebook or whatever. You can always find me in there. My athletes page on Facebook too. Got a lot of tips and advice. Maybe I can help some of you guys, Swoldiers and Swoldierettes, and take things to the next level. Thanks.
I always like working out with, you know, somebody as knowledgeable as Kalichi, Tobias, Nick, all these guys. They have slightly different ways of doing things. It's about finding what works for you, switching it up, having fun with it. Gotta have fun with it.